Welcome to Weed and Whiskey Podcast. Oh my God. The elation that I have right now. I am excited. I am ecstatic. I am thrilled in every single way. Every excited word you can think of, I am that. I mentioned to him earlier, I've been looking forward to this interview, this episode. It's not even an interview. This is a conversation. I've been looking forward towards this because I have been a fan and a supporter of you for a long time, and the journey of your music, I feel like, needs to be told because the way you've done it and just your foundation alone and where you coming from, like a lot of people don't know, like, and I'm excited just to have this conversation, but I ain't gonna have no long talking, man. Listen, we have the big walkie-talkie himself in the motherfucking building, man. Somebody who's been repping Connecticut since day one. He's never stopped. Every platform he's went on, he has claimed Connecticut before he has dropped bars. So anybody who asks where he's from, there's no need to ask because he already told you before he even thought about asking. Listen, the one and only, we have ANoyd in the building, dog.
You said it all for me. I don't gotta say
Oh my God.
That was beautiful, man.
Dog, you are an inspiration.
Like, for real.
You're a legend.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And it's funny, the man, the myth, and a legend.
And a legend, yeah.
Dog, just to be able to have this conversation sitting on the couch with a beautiful bar in front of us.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Shout out to the Glenlivet. Glenlivet, I might hit you up for a sponsorship.
Shout out to the water. I don't drink no more, but got my water, stay hydrated.
Yeah, that's a conversation for us well too. Let's get this started real quick, because one thing I feel like a lot of people don't know about you to begin with is who your dad is.
Yeah, Chuck Fender. Shout out to my dad, Chuck Fender, man.
Like, I don't feel like one, everybody knew who Chuck Fender. If you're Jamaican, everybody knows the legendary status that he has hold, dog. And the fact that you coming from a legendary household already, like to me, I would say you had legend in your veins from birth.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that put pressure on your journey in any way, shape, or form?
I don't know if it put pressure on me. I think the moment it did put pressure on me was when I seen footage of my dad performing on stage.
The energy.
I seen the energy, and I didn't see it until I already been a performer myself.
You know, so you understood it.
I understood it. I was like, oh, that's where the fire comes from.
It makes sense.
That's where the electricity comes from.
So that's why he's performing the way you performing at the shows.
That whole time, I was like, yo, this is where it comes from. This is the bloodline of the electricity, the living fire himself.
I love that word, electricity, because you do take over a room when you hit the stage.
I got to, bro. And something just takes over my body when I'm on stage, and I don't know what it is.
Take with your mom and talk about you listen to music from sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it just resonated with just a subconscious thing for you at this point.
Honestly, it's a second nature, man. And all I can say is it's in my blood, man. Shout out to my pops. And we just like, we've been building our relationship as I, became a man, and, I feel like we in the best place we ever been.
And a dad yourself as well, too.
Being a dad myself, I definitely like, me and my dad didn't always have the best relationship, you know what I'm saying? Because he was out pursuing his dream. So when I became a father, I understood it. I was like, oh, imagine me being on the come up, on the rise, and I have a kid, and I know I have to provide for this kid, but I also have the living fire in my heart that I have to like get on stage and and inspire and uplift and travel the world and move people.
Oh yes.
And me being here, having a kid, having to raise my kid, is like, yo, what do I do? So I had to forgive my father. I was like, yo, I forgive you.
Actually, question that just popped in my head, right? Now that you're a dad, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like your kids would see you as chasing your dream or them just missing out on a dad? Even based off of your experience.
I think they will be missing out on a dad.
Because they won't see a dream being chased.
Because I didn't see it. I didn't see it until I was a grown man now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they would see it until they're grown. And I don't think that's enough for me. Because I want them to see it right now. You know what I'm saying?
You want to be present.
I want to be present right now. And I realize how important that is. Me just waking up, seeing the kids happy, seeing my son happy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's nothing more important than that. Like that's the drive. that keeps me going, that allows me to be like, all right, I gotta go on the stage and kill it and inspire these people and uplift these people, because I got a son that's gonna go to school and he's gonna be like, yo, that's my dad.
Proud.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And nothing, no type of Grammy, no award, no BET award, no anything is gonna validate that more than my children can do. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the ultimate goal.
That's the ultimate goal.
Nothing else really matters.
Once you have kids, none of that matters but that kid.
You know, I learned how selfish I was
Yeah.
by being around somebody with kids more often.
Yeah.
Because I can't see life the way they see it.
Yeah.
And I've learned that you really don't see shit until you get that kid, dog.
I didn't see it that way until I had one. And then I was like, yo, why the earth look different? I swear. I was like, yo, the whole earth, the first day where she told me, yo, I'm pregnant, everything looked different from that day.
Like, it got brighter.
It got brighter. Like, there was just like a brightness over the whole world. And like, you know, even telling my mom, I was like, yo, I couldn't stop crying.
Oh, damn.
You know what I mean? I couldn't stop crying. I was like,
you was that happy?
Life
brought tears?
It was a whole bunch of emotions. Not just happiness. Like, I was like, yo, why did I do this?
He was nervous.
I was nervous. I was mad. I was angry. I was happy. I was excited. I was
everything
confused.
Yeah.
You know?
I could only imagine.
So it's a plethora of emotions that goes over your body. Like, the reality sets in, like, yo, I gotta get my life together. Whatever it is that you're going through, you got 9 months to get it together.
Did that made you change how you view rap when you first had your first child?
Yeah, because I now have and I was just talking about this in the car, like, music is like a book. Once you put it out, it's there for people to listen to and read it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna always have that book. So you're always gonna have an ANoyd song to listen to from now until I'm long gone. You know what I'm saying?
Your legacy.
And that's what I'm saying. So my kids are going to be able to play my music from now until I'm long gone. You know what I'm saying? So I want whatever I say in that song that they're listening to be powerful.
So who do you make music for?
That's a great question, bro. That's a great question. Who do I make music for? I make music for me. You know, and I think I make the best music when I'm making a song for myself, because you can resonate with my story regardless of what my story is about. You know what I mean? And we don't have to necessarily be on the same path that we're on. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be on similar paths for you to relate to my story.
You're having a human experience.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll listen to Drake and I'll be like, yo, I relate to this. I didn't live the same life that Drake lived. But
the emotions that was evoked.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you see yourself as a painter lyrically?
Yeah, for sure. I paint. Come on, man. What are you doing? Like,
because I feel like
I am.
You're very particular with your word.
Yeah,
very particular.
I care. I care about the craft. I care about what I say. I'm from Connecticut.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like, I feel like I carry a certain type of just drive and strength because of where I come from, bro. I'm from Bloomfield, bro. We don't have this opportunity to be in the industry, to shake hands and meet elite rappers, and you know what I'm saying?
Be on the elite platforms.
Be on elite platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be on Sway in the Morning, meet Funk Flex. Like, people from where I'm from don't get that opportunity. So when I first got that opportunity, I knew I had to, like, yo, I'm making the blueprint for everybody. So now when somebody else come up from where I'm from, they're like, yo, ANoyd did it. So I can do it. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So I make me knowing that I'm setting the standard for a lot of people that's coming after me. I just gotta carry it a little different.
It means a lot more. It means more to you because of that. It's not about you no more.
It's not about me.
All right. Damn, I'm like, I can take this interview so much. I'm trying to keep it structured, bro.
Listen, just get what you gotta get. All right,
bet. If it ain't in order, it ain't in order. Fuck it, we don't have that conversation.
Yeah,
fuck it.
Where's the fun in the perfect?
Exactly. I'm gonna find the perfect word for the perfect podcast.
Yeah, give me my album, man. Because my dad is the poor people defender. Like, when I first started listening to my dad, I was like, yo, what is he talking about? He's talking about the poor people. You know what I'm saying? Like, gosh, them I like them. Yeah. for the ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like he is really speaking like spiritually
from the heart.
And from the heart. Like I'm here to defend and tell your story and tell it like it is. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here struggling, and I'm gonna let the world know.
Facts.
So
I'm not gonna let your voice be unheard.
Like he's the voice.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think I kind of got sidetracked. What we was talking about again?
His shaping your sound.
So shaping my sound. Like, so I don't think he shaped the sound. I just think he shaped the emotion,
the artist,
the art. Yeah, the actual art of what I'm saying, and not just like sonically. Because I'm not a reggae artist, you know. Yeah. But when I get on that stage, it's going like
because you do some patois when you get on the stage. I heard it. Yeah. But you did his voice very well, dog. That was great. Yeah, you got to do a cover one day. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Like,
yeah, that was dope.
You know, shout out to my Jamaicans out there. You know
Have you been like? When was the first time you ever been to Jamaica?
I went with the fam.
That you remember?
It was me and my cousins. It was me, my cousins, my grandma. It was all of us, and she brought us all down. She paid for everybody. Shout out to my grandma, man.
Everybody got to go see that.
That was a good trip, and that was the first time I've been to Jamaica. We went to Ocho Rios.
Okay, so you seen the tourist side of it as well too.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And then we saw, we went to go see my dad. And then my dad brought us to his old neighborhood. Well, I don't think it was his old neighborhood, but where his kids was living at the time. And I'll never forget that. Like it looked like it don't look like out
here.
It don't. You know what I'm saying?
But you connect to it on a whole different level. It kind of draws you in a way.
How they living out here. So like that first time I actually like got to witness it, I was like, yo, this is strong.
Change your perspective on life a little bit.
Like now I know why he's speaking the way he's speaking in his music.
Yeah.
You know, so shout out to Jamaicans, man.
Nah, Jamaica can definitely put a torch under you once you get there and understand like. But do you see why we're so great? The fact that you can come from what can look like that and still feel that you deserve everything in the world, and everybody should give it to you. Like that type of confidence. We're unbreakable people.
Yeah, man.
And side note, I just seen a thing that says Jamaica is actually one of the lowest countries with depression for people who live there.
That's great. I didn't even know that, man.
So that was a little thing. So I'm like, yo, the people there, they really enjoy being home. So sometimes when you don't get exposed to certain shit, it like, you know, it don't make
bother
you. Exactly.
It don't bother you because you're not missing out on nothing. I mean, listen, living in Jamaica sound like a vibe. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, walking around barefoot. You know what I'm saying? You got some jerk chicken on the grill. You know what I mean?
You can raise your own food.
Good fruit. Good vegetable.
Everything natural.
You know?
Everything Ital, dog.
You know what I mean?
You don't get no wrong than that. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not glitter and it's not glitter. Everything like glamorous, you know. But I feel like you have a good way of making life
connection with the land.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's more like a spiritual thing. You know what I mean?
Like you get things down there that you would never be able to get in certain places because it's just spiritually diluted.
Exactly.
And that's what you don't have in Jamaica, spiritual dilution to this degree of it.
I remember I went to one of my dad's baby mom's house, and she made like curry chicken and white rice, and it just tasted so good.
It was so good. It just because they season differently.
But it's so good because I was like, yo, this tastes like the best curry chicken and fried rice, white rice I ever had. And I had some curry chicken and white rice,
but not like that.
In Jamaica, it just tastes different.
It just tastes different.
Shout out to Jamaica, man. I love y'all. I love
my people.
I love my people. I swear.
I love my people, dog, all the time. Before we knew who you was, before you made a name for yourself to the degree that you are right now, right? Or did you feel like you were surviving or becoming?
Before I knew who I was right now?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I was just surviving, man. Before I knew who I was just surviving.
And I think the first altitude says that.
Yeah, I was just surviving, man. And I don't, because I didn't know who I was. Even when I made altitude, like, I knew who I could be, but I didn't know who I was. If you understand what I'm saying.
I get that. In the current moment, you know the you and that today.
Yeah, like I didn't, like now I'm in the final form of ANoyd. Like now I know exactly who I am and who I need to be. You know what I'm saying? And like this is me. This is the final form. What you're seeing right now, this is who ANoyd is gonna be from now until forever.
You're seeing your new evolution.
You know what I mean? So I'm in my final form. So before that, when I was writing Altitude, I was just a young kid. You know what I'm saying?
How old were you?
Around 2016.
Is that 10 years
blah,
ago?
blah, blah. Yeah, so I was like 23, 24.
23,
yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, he was just really
I
just
was
getting
just-
into
I
life
was
at that
just-
time.
I was just like early 20s, not really knowing what to do or how to navigate life, you know, living at mom's house, you know, and just, I love to rap.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm writing Altitude and I'm like, yo, I don't, even listen back like, yo, how did I write this? How did I get
Like,
in
where
this,
was I?
how did I get in this headspace of like, yo, you making minimum wage and I'm making sacrifices? Like, this is,
That was a bar.
you know what I'm saying?
That was
like,
a bar.
but this is all real life. So I always had what I had in my brain now. But me looking back, I was young. I didn't know all, like the knowledge that I have now. So I was just living, I was just surviving. You
and
know what I
hoping.
mean?
And
And just
for
hoping that, like,
something.
hoping I would get to where I'm at now. Now Altitude hit different on stage when I'm rapping it.
Because you rap it with a whole different aura, a
You
whole
know what
different
I'm saying?
ambiance.
And then even when I say the line though, when I say I gotta rap tonight, miss, you making minimum wage and I'm making I was like, oh, y'all know this.
Because that song, you like, even when you talked about losing your job
Yeah.
and talking about the Bryson Tiller
Yeah.
openers
Real-
being
all-
canceled,
all
like
real
you put a
moments.
lot of pain into that, and I felt like in that song it kind of sounded like you had your back against the wall and you didn't know what to do, and it's like, you know what, fuck it, I lost my job, now I got more time to be a full-time artist.
That's exactly what was the case. I remember when I got fired back in 2014, I was working at JCPenney warehouse being security, and they had let me go because I used to show up late, you know, because I was in the studio. Man. Like,
you're the
I
artist,
was tired,
yeah.
man. But this is when I was on the come up though, so I was like, I was spending time in the
studio,
studio, like really trying to perfect
late night,
the craft.
early mornings.
You know what I mean? And then they just got tired of it. They was like, yo, you've been late too many times. We gotta let you go. And I smiled on the way out.
It's like, fuck it, it's a sign.
I was smiled on the way out. Even like, shout out to my boy Jeff. Like, he was like, I was like, yo, it's time. He's like, what you mean it's time? I'm like, yo, it's time. And it like, he knew what it was because we used to have this conversation like, yo, this job ain't for me. Like, I'm ready to do rap full time. I'm ready to really rise up and take this thing for like, and it's 2014, bro. Like, this is not even before liquor stains and none of that. So this is like me actually finding the groove of like who I am, you know. And I just told him, I'm like, yo, it's time to get up out of here. I'm really about to take this thing serious now. And I called my mom on the way home. I was like, Mom, they let me go. I don't want to work a job no more.
She wasn't mad. She ain't like.
No. I was like, yo, Mom, I just want to do music. You know what I'm saying?
And she was very supportive.
She held me down. She was like, I got you. So she acted like they was the problem. Shout out to my mom.
Yo,
my mom acted like the job was the problem, and the whole time I was on the phone with her. You know what I'm saying?
So she was that type of support.
She was that type of supporter. When I called, I was like, yo, Mom, the job let me go. I can't work there no more. Like, they saying I showed up late too many times, but I want to take music serious. She was like, all right.
I believe you, baby.
You know what I'm saying? She held me down. You know, like, she know I ain't had no money, no more coming in. So Mom's, you know, she held me down a couple of times, gave me money when I needed money, get equipment, whatever I needed to do. You know what I mean? I need to do the showcase. Give me a couple $. Like, shout out to my moms, man.
And
like,
just while we're on the subject of your mom right now, like, my personal moment that I was able to share with you, and your mom in a sense, was the Why Not Now show.
Yeah, in Boston.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
When you FaceTime your mom.
Yeah.
And just you cried.
I had to, man.
You literally broke down and cried, bro. Like,
man.
That, I feel like that was like a reality. Like, yo, this is happening right now, Mom. I can show my mom, like, Mom, like, your son is shining.
Yeah, I remember I said the line, you know, I could sell out the garden, you can kill it. And
Yeah.
right on stage.
Yes.
It just felt like the garden that day. I can't explain why. It just felt like Madison Square Garden, bro.
Because the energy in that room, though.
But it was just intimate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody wanted to be there for you.
And that's the beautiful part about doing shows. Like, because it was a gamble. You know, that was the second show we did. We did New York before that. And then we did Boston right after that. And I was nervous, bro. This was my first time actually doing headline shows, like, by myself. So I didn't know if people was going to show up or not. You know what I mean? Like, I know I've been putting the groundwork in, you know, with my brother Webby, you know, opening up for him.
Yeah, because you used to do the annual tours with him.
You know, for years now, I've been opening up for Webby. So this is my first time actually, like,
having people open up for you.
Yeah, and actually be a headliner. So I was nervous, man. I was scared. I'm like, yo, how many tickets we sold? I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm nervous.
You was worried about the logistics.
And then at the end of the night, they tell me, oh, you sold 109 tickets. I'm like, I sold 109 tickets. Me getting 109 people to come out, buy a ticket, buy merch, pay for a babysitter if they got kids, pay for parking on the street,
and stayed after the show to take pictures with you as well too.
Exactly, bro. Like that's stuff that you can't pay for.
And it was cold as fuck.
And it was cold too.
That's dedication and love, bro.
Bro, you can't buy that type of stuff. You could buy streams, you could buy likes, you could buy views. You can't buy people to come to your show and sing your songs.
But it shows how much you put into your music, because for somebody who don't do media platforms as much and share you outside of your music, the fact that you can bring that many people in because of what you make their music feel, like that's a huge thing, though.
Yeah, bro, getting anybody to show up to a show is the final form of being an artist. Hands down. Like, if you could sell tickets, you're gonna be rich forever. You know, think about Wu-Tang and Nas and all. They've been making music for mad long, bro, and they can sell physical tickets. A lot of rappers that just rap, they can't sell tickets, bro.
They can't.
You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to sell tickets.
It is, because a lot of people don't have the personality to sell a ticket.
Yeah. You got to be a performing artist now.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? So me being I want to make sure I'm a performing artist before anything. When I'm in the studio, I'm like, all right, I got to make sure these songs hit on stage, or I'm not making it at all. Simple. I'm not making songs for the radio. I'm not making songs for the car. I'm making songs for the stage.
So you think performance first before anything?
Before anything, bro. Because you have to, bro. Like, is we making songs? I'm not making songs to be listened to in the car. Like, they sound great in the car, but I want you to see me on stage.
Yeah, I want you to see me bring this song to life.
That's what I'm there for, bro. Like, I'm a concert goer. I love to see people live. I become a fan of somebody when I see them live.
Same here. Because I feel like, and I love your music more in a different level now. Because when I'm not at the concert, I can see and imagine myself when I was there. And I'm like, oh my God, this was a show.
Exactly.
And now you want to go to the next one. Yeah. Because it's like, that wasn't enough. Like, when you going to go on tour again?
Yeah, bro. That's a fact, bro. I became a fan of Webby seeing him perform live. You know what I'm saying? Because I listened to his music, but now I seen him live. I'm like, these songs is banging.
It makes sense. The music makes sense.
The songs is banging on stage. I'm like, he got this crowd going crazy. I listen to it in the car. It don't sound the same.
I agree
with that. You know
what
I'm saying?
I definitely agree with that.
So now I'm like, okay, he's a performing artist, though.
So when you do see him, it's like, you know what? The intention of his song was completely different.
Exactly.
And if you don't get his intention, you're not going to get him as an artist.
There you go, man.
I definitely get that. But your music do sound well in the car, to be honest with you, because like, there's a lot of times I listen to your music and I connect to it emotionally. I have to just stop and listen to it, because I'd be like, oh shit, that's where I'm at in life right now. Like, even earlier when you said, like, I didn't know who I was now, but I already knew who I was supposed to be. Like, I struggled with that my entire life. And I didn't realize that until recently in my life. I was like, yo, like, I've always seen greatness within myself, but I've always struggled with seeing it in the moment. Yeah. Like, that's always the problem, right? Yeah. And do you feel like that brings on depression throughout the way, like, more than it's supposed to?
Absolutely, bro. Because being from Connecticut, it's not an instant thing that happens for us.
It's not.
Like, you got to really put the groundwork in. Like, I've been working for 2014. That's when I, like, lost my job. So realistically, 2015, that's when I started to get my, like, Liquor Stains was the first song, you know, getting my feet wet. You know what I mean? And really, like,
understanding what it means.
At a professional level, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been rapping since high school, like 08, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, like, actually, like, a professional level, that's 2015, 2016. So, think about it, that's 8 years of perfecting the craft before I even take it at a professional level. You know what I'm saying? And then we got another, with 2016, that's when I started getting my rise. So, then 2026 right now, that's another 10. So that's like a good 18 years that I've been doing this, maybe even longer.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's a long time to be actually be seeing something now. Like, okay, now I'm starting to see.
Because you don't look the same from when you first started.
I definitely don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The maturity of just you and the aura you carry just shows.
Exactly. So I think the instant thing is it can be depressing, but you got to understand that the journey is what makes you you.
Yes.
All the time. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't tell myself this back in the day.
You wouldn't even listen.
I wanted to be, I want to be nice right now. I want to be on stage right now. I want to be lit right now. Like, right now. Like, I just started, but I want to be right now. It's too much instant gratification.
Microwave, the popcorn culture.
In this era right now. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to work hard. You know, you get lit on TikTok and then okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for my first tour. You're not.
You're not. You're nowhere near.
I promise you, you're not. I promise you, you're not. You get lit on TikTok tomorrow. What do you have to offer on stage?
Just
you know what I'm saying?
over
you
that
got
same
one
fucking
song. You got one song. So you're not ready yet, bro. Just because you got 1 million views don't mean you could get 1 million people to show up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get 1 million streams just because you got 1 million views. That it just doesn't equate to that. So I feel like the most important thing is getting seasoned, living a little bit of life, falling down, getting back up, falling down again, getting back up. Create that like resilience, create that strength, that repetition to the point where it's like I could fall down right now. I know exactly what it takes to get up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But if this your first time falling, you don't know what to do. You might quit. You might quit. You got 1 million views, and then your next joint get 10K or maybe
not even a couple hundred.
A couple hundred. What you gonna do? But when that person that just been getting consistent 5K, 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 10K, 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 20K, 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 50K, 50. Now everything he do is like, okay, now the fans know everything he drop. I'm spamming it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when you create that trust with the people. Now it's like anything you drop could get 1 million views. But if you just searching for that microwave, that one, it's not going. You're not gonna get much.
You're gonna actually lead yourself to depression.
There you go. There you go, right there.
Honestly.
So you rather be depressed in the beginning and then
work your way out of depression
instead of just there you go.
Nah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like speaking from my perspective, like when I got my first, like even just like 250,000 views on social media, like I was so elated. I was like, oh shit, it's possible.
Yeah.
But then the next ones didn't reach that.
Yeah.
The next ones didn't reach that.
Yeah.
I had to do a little while before I started getting that. And then that's when I realized, fuck the numbers.
Yeah. Because I don't care about the numbers
until you have to care about the numbers.
I just show up.
Yeah. And I feel like that's the most important thing to begin with.
I just show up. Just show up. Just be consistent. Because at the end of the day, it's like you're building your community. And the most important thing is your community.
And they have to be able to relate to you.
As long as you got a community of like people that support you and that love you, you're gonna be rich forever.
I believe that so loud as well.
Fail, bro. You could drop no music at all. Oh, I'm about to just drop a shirt this year. And your fans gonna buy it because you built that community. You built that trust with them. Oh, he just chilling. Whenever he ready, he'll do it.
Yeah, I get why they defend you.
That's what I'm saying. So build your community because all you need is like a good 10,000 fans.
Yeah.
Like 10,000 community, like consistent people that can give you $1.
Yeah.
Every month.
But $10,000 a month.
So you make what 120,000 a year.
Yeah.
Just off of your fans giving you $1 a month.
And people don't look at it like that.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the most important thing for me is like building my community to the point where, I got like over 200,000 on IG. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to that because I had to work hard for that. And we got it out the mud. But imagine if I could get 200,000 people to give me $1 every month.
No, fact. But that shows the legwork that you put in.
You know what I'm saying? That's about off building community though. So I think that's the most important. That's the point I'm trying to get to is like build your community more than anything. Don't search for the instant gratification because you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah,
super disappointed. So you said.
So that's how I look at my music. Is like I'm really fixing people emotionally. I don't want to say fixing.
You're healing.
You're healing. But sometimes it's not. It can be a temporary heal. But
I feel like not all scars are meant to heal permanently.
Exactly. There you go.
That's why some wounds do turn into scars because you're supposed to have that reminder of what you went through. That physical reminder.
Absolutely, bro. So I feel like my music just saves life. Even today, like I still get people that DM me like, yo, this song saved my life, bro. Like you don't know where I've been at in my life right now, and I just listened to you, and this song just saved my life. It made me feel beautiful. Even songs that's not even technically about me going through anything. It could just be me talking about how beautiful a woman is. Yeah. Like, yo, this song made me feel like I can get through.
But you're speaking things that,
you know what I'm saying?
You're saying things that a lot of people don't know how to articulate.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're saying complex shit. You're blaming it on Jay-Z era, right?
Yeah.
From the outside perspective, when I was listening to it, right? Because this is a time when you got signed. This is when you got your deal. This is after the Lucky era.
Yeah.
But the music video for Lucky was phenomenal. Love the poetic justice theme to that as well too.
Yeah,
but so when you was going through that, when you dropped "Blame It on Jay-Z," the tone of your songs kind of changed
Yeah.
from what I heard it, right? And the song that stood out to me the most that made me feel this way was Just a Fan.
Yeah.
Like that one, I felt like you was telling your honest side after seeing what you was exposed to in a sense. And the fact that you was like, you know what? I kind of was falling out of love with it with the scene this, but I have to let y'all know, like, I'm still just a fan of this shit. Regardless of how y'all feel, like
I'm still a fan. Like I'm just a fan of the sport. You know, I'm just a fan of hip hop. And I feel like the reason my tone was that different was, and shout out to Pace, man. That's what like really my brother, you know, since day one. Like he been around since the beginning. And we always had conversations of just like, yo, where music is, and we should like take my career. So we would just have a lot of conversations on like, yo, you should make a song about this, you should make a song about that, and just bringing it to light, bringing it to my light, because I'm still young at this time. Like, so it's like him kind of letting me know like this is where the game is. Just write about this, like write about how this makes you feel, or write about how that makes you feel. So it's kind of just like I was raised by Pace in a way. You know what I mean? Like,
so has he been along with you throughout the journey for a very long time?
For sure. So, and I want to make sure I give him his flowers, because at the end of the day, it's like he was like a father figure to me. You know what I mean? And
guidance,
and just like guiding me. You know, Pace really like, you know, I feel like he raised me in a way of just like bringing things to light. And just always letting me know where the game is. Like we really students of the game. Like we really care about the craft. So we always thinking about, you know, where the game is going in the next couple years, and where hip hop is currently, you know. So, you know, he will always bring things to light. Yo, I got this idea. This is to be a dope idea for a song. Like even one line, like he will say, yo, this line right here, but I think Future made it cool to be a drug addict. You know what I'm saying?
And so that line right there too, that line stood out as well too.
You know, so even joints like that, like one-liners, I'll be like, yo, that can inspire a whole
bunch of people.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, a whole song. A whole song. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So not necessarily like him writing the song for me, but like,
he just give you ideas.
Like an idea, like we have song title, like even Altitude, like he gave me the Altitude song title. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Altitude, talk about your lows and your highs, and I'm like, yeah, that's fire.
That is fire. Honestly.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my bro.
So man, he's always kept you pretty much grounded in a sense, honestly. Yeah. Because even in Just a Fan, you mentioned they love seeing us praise artists that won't enlighten us. Where in your career, right, do you feel like that brought you? Well, no, you kind of understand. Just answered that honestly, where you was and where. Because to me, that was you critiquing hip hop. Yeah, that was a critique on hip hop at the time, because it was a drug culture. Yeah, it was. So I have a few sentence starters, right, and I want you to finish the sentences. Word. All right. The moment I couldn't move selfishly anymore was when
I had kids. Yep.
That's when your selfish stage completely ended. Yeah. The music industry doesn't reward talent; it rewards.
Wow. Rewards. I want to be real smart with my answer. It might work. It definitely doesn't reward talent though. It rewards fake numbers.
Because a lot of numbers are bought.
Yeah, fake numbers, man.
The thing people celebrate about me the most that actually cost me a lot is
shows.
It don't get no more real than that. Literally.
It shows, man. Shows is expensive, man. That overhead.
Yeah.
That overhead.
Just to make it happen. It takes a lot just to make the on stage presence happen.
Cost a lot to get the ATL.
Really?
When I went there, that cost a lot of money, but we did it, and I wouldn't trade that for nothing.
That's investing into yourself
because we made that impact.
Exactly.
And I don't look at that as a loss. So, but
ATL fuck with you now.
Yeah. So shout out to ATL, but yeah, it shows.
I look confident, but the thing I still struggle with is
reading my Bible. Yeah, there you go.
You can read your Bible a little bit more.
Get into my
being signed taught me that freedom actually means
work. like freedom. I don't feel like I lost my freedom though. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to like not finish that sentence, but I don't feel like being signed made me lose.
Never boxed you.
No, if anything, it just made me realize that I wanted to make sure every situation that I go into, I know everything. I'm well aware of all the information that I'm setting myself up for. You know what I'm saying? So just me being knowledgeable of that. So
Actually, with you being saying that, let me finish this one real quick.
yeah.
Okay. I took the U's out of Burgundy because
I forgot the one that I said.
because there's no U's in me.
They were using me, so I wrote the U's on the burgundy.
That's how much music in me.
You know, I was like, I said that. I was like, I forgot the line. I swear to God, I did.
I threw that one in there
I
specifically
swear to
because
God,
I knew that was one of your balls.
I remember when I did that too.
Because once in a Burgundy Moon and once in a Burgundy Moon days.
Yeah.
This was on the Timberland boots days.
You know, I still rock my Tim. I don't got them on today, but they in the car.
Yeah, this was the Timberland boots.
The Timbs is in
And
the
the Doc
car.
Martens.
Yeah.
And the Doc Martens.
I love my Doc Martens.
Yeah.
Man. Shout out to Doc Martin and shout out to Timberland, man. Both my favorite boots, man. If y'all want to sponsor me, boy. Man,
Listen,
man.
because you fucking killed them shits, my nigga.
Yeah,
The fits be fire,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying. Yo, shout out. Appreciate you.
Real shit.
Shout out to y'all.
If my kids remember one thing about my journey, I hope it's
That I didn't quit. You know what I'm saying? That I stayed resilient and that I made sure the message was stronger than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like always have a message. You feel me? So I want my kids to know that I didn't quit and I always had a message. I always kept integrity and my morals together. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we die. You know, all we got is our legacy after that. You know? So, yeah.